Hi guys, this is Roy Tips, and after the so long, here we are going to give the custom ROM review. Today I'm going to give the custom ROM review. This is the RiceDroid 8.5. So first let's check the settings. So you can see this UI. This UI is greatly revamped. If we go into the about section, here's the about section. You can see the Rice UI 3.0 and in the Android version. So here you can see the processor name. My device is 128 GB ROM and 6 GB RAM, and here is the maintainer name, the Stretch. Basically I know this guy, this Stretch. He's very friendly maintainer and he's very helpful. I know him in his the Telegram channel. This is the Android version. My device is Surya means the Poco X3 NFC, the global variant. So here is the RiceOS version 8.5 Macapuno. I'm using the vanilla. Also there is the GF's Pixel variant. If you want to use the Pixel variant, you can use. So I am just flashed the vanilla variant. And the Android security update is November 5 security patch, and the build version, this is the 3rd November of 2022, and this is the kernel. This is the stock kernel. First of all, I want to show you the ROM's fluidity, like how much smooth the ROM is. Check the animations of the apps. You can see I am jumping one apps to another apps. I am opening all the apps, and you can easily watch the animation UI. The animation UI is so smooth and fluid. So let's check the first the launcher. Whose launcher it is? In the home setting, you can see this setting. This launcher is the Sushi launcher, which is based from the RiceDroid home. So from the home icon setting, you can choose the icon packs, like I'm using the One UI Accent and Pixel Material Light. You can use any of this, but this icon packs will not be inbuilt. You have to install. So in the launcher setting, there is also the home screen. In the home screen, you can see the lock layout, add apps icon to home screen, wallpaper scrolling, wallpaper zooming, at a glance. You can enable the at a glance in your launcher. You can see there's the at a glance showing. In the app drawer, there's the, you can use the all theme app icon, force white level. In the recent panel, you can see the background opacity, show memory info. If you turn off this, like there will be no memory info will show, or if you turn on this, you will see that there's the memory info is showing. And in the miscellaneous, there is the home screen rotation. In the suggestion, you can turn this on or off. You can enable the haptic, and the quick style panel animation is like this. Pulling down of quick style panel and the expanding of quick style panel, the animation is so smooth. There are none of any stutters or hiccups are noticing in here. Now let's check the device certification. So first of all, let's check the Play Store certification, and we can see the device is certified. Let's check the safety net status. So just run the safety net attestation and let's check what the result. And yes, everything is passed. And let's check is the unlimited Google Photos spoofing is working or not. So in the Google Photos, we can see that it is showing that this pixel can back up unlimited photos and videos at no charge. In the settings, this UI is inspired from the MIUI. First of all, I am going to show you the personalizations. This is the whole customizations of RiceDroid. You can see there plenty of options are given. So I am going to start from the user interface. In the user interface, there is font style. You can change the fonts. There are plenty of fonts like the Evolve, Evo, X2, Inter, Lato, Sans, Nokia Pure, Nothing font, and many more. In the icon pack, you can see there are plenty of icons. There's the monet setting. There you can use too many customizations, like use custom color, use accurate shades, And also the useful feature monet themes. In the monet themes, I am using the paint in the snow. Then there's navbar style. Too many of navbar styles are given. Screen of animations, there are default CRT scale. Then the signal icon style. Plenty of icons are given. Then the system shapes, there are too many shapes are given. You can use any of, I'm using the rice balls because it's good to me. Then you can use the Wi-Fi icon style. Too many of icon styles are given. Then the custom lock screen color, you can customize the lock screen color. Like I'm going to show you which of the things. Like this color, you can customize this. Then you can customize the lock screen date font, date and clock font. Also you can change the date fonts. I'm using the clock font, the soft extra bold. You can use any of like Evo Sans or Evolve Sans. The UI will register. Here's the about phone style. In the about phone style, there are 3 of option given: default, centered, and center wallpaper, banner. Like the given wallpaper will show in the settings icon. You can use contextual homepage app. Like this is for this type of messages. Like each and every time random message will show user card preference and setting, background, RiceDroid style. You can use any of like pixel combat. Then you can choose search bar style, the search bar in show in the top. And this is the main setting styles. I'm using the MIUI expert. You can use any of like the Ions card UI. This UI will look like the close to the One UI. This UI is close to the One UI. In the sound and vibrations, there are the adaptive playback option. Then pulse. In the pulse, you can use in the lock screen pulse or ambient pulse. Then the vibrate on connect, waiting and disconnect. Then in the status bar, there are 4G icon background chip. You can enable or disable the background chip. Then the battery styles, too many of battery styles are given. Then when the battery percentage will show, combine signals, color icons, disable indicator, location privacy indicator, logo, my camera privacy policy, network traffic indicator, show notification count, show Wi-Fi standard. Wi-Fi standard means like here you can see that, so this button will show you like which Wi-Fi version you are using, if that is the Wi-Fi 4 or Wi-Fi 5. So there's a status bar icons, you can customize this. Then in the quick settings bar, you can enable the auto brightness setting, battery percentage, brightness slider, top position, top or bottom. Then you can customize the QS header clock. So maximum is 27, but if you give 27, then you can see the the size may be broken. So better to use less value, like in 25, still it is broken. So 24 is perfect, you can use 24. Then quick pull down. Then the QS panel style. In the QS panel style, there are 4 styles are given. One is default, another is QS two-tone accent. In the outline style, the quick style panel will look like this. And if I choose the quick QS two-tone accent, then it will be like this. And if I choose the color pop, it will be like this. But this looks ugly to me. I don't like it. I'm just using the outline style. There you can transparent your quick style panel. Like here, I'm just not using the blur option. Because of the blur, I get little bit laggy. I just disable it, but you can use it if you want it. I don't want it, that's why I disable it. You can increase or decrease the quick setting transparency. Then you can use the system info, then footer alert, user account icon, data usage, edit tiles icon, menu hide level, text size, title alignment. Then in the notification, you can use the blur media, notification artwork, force stop button, heads up, less boring noisy, notification reticker. use app colored background. Also there you will see the use reveal option and use pop-up notification style. Apply one UI pop-up notification theme to reticker. Like if you enable this two option, your reticker option will be showing like the one UI, and when you enable this option, your system will restart and then this will be activated. Then you can use the flashlight for incoming calls, clear all notification button. Then in the miscellaneous, there is game space. In the game space, there is Danmuk is given. Then disable auto brightness, stay awake, and here you can add the games and just set the performance mode. Then there's pocket mode, smart pixel. You can enable smart pixel, system boost, unlock higher FPS in game, Netflix spoof, unlimited photo storage, weather setting. I will recommend you don't use the system boost, because if you use system boost, the battery must drain too much. So I will recommend you no need to use the system boost option. And from this unlimited photo storage, from this you can easily spoof your Google Photos for the unlimited storage. And also you can on the higher FPS option in the games, and also you can spoof the Netflix. So in the lock screen, nothing too much are given. Ambient display, battery info, fingerprint error, lock screen shortcut, these settings are given. If I show you in the display setting, there you can see the brightness level, lock screen, dark theme, colors. There you can choose natural, boost, saturated or adaptive. Then you can choose, here is the refresh rate option for peak refresh rate. Mine here is 120. You can set 90, 60 or 30 minimum also, and I'm using the smooth display. But I will recommend you in this RiceDroid 8.5 use smooth display. Just a tap to wake, allow Windows level blur. You can turn it on. So with it, I get little bit laggy in this QS panel. Whenever I pull down, like I will show you, little bit jittery is noticeable. So that's why I am just disabling it. So that's why I disable this option. There is accidentally wake up, tap to sleep, wake unplug, force full screen application, app refresh rate. In the wallpaper and style, there are the dark theme, themed icon. In the battery section, the UI is look like this. There is thermal profile also is given. So in the thermal profile, you can set the benchmark, browser, camera, dialer, gaming, streaming, etc. And also in the battery usage, you will show your data, how much you are using. And in the battery, there you can see the battery manager, then the battery light, block sensor, and also Scarlett Assistant idle manager. This option is given to reduce the excessive battery usage and save your battery in the idle time. Also in the sleep mode, you can use the sleep mode. When you are sleeping, you can use this mode by turning on this mode. This Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, mobile data, location sensor, this will be off. So this will also help you to reduce the battery consumption and save the battery as much as possible. So in the storage, the UI is look like this, and in the storage and vibration, there the settings are given. Also in the sound and vibration, there is Mi Sound Enhancer is given. You can use the Mi Sound Enhancer and also the hi-fi audio, but this hi-fi audio is not working actually for me. Then also you can customize the volume panel. There is some given like default volume panel is look like this, and if you use the Realme UI, the UI will be look like this. This is the Realme UI style, and in the Rise style, the UI will be look like this. In the security, there is only fingerprint is given, and in the setting, there you can get the button option. There in the button you can enable the taskbar. If you enable the taskbar, there will be some sub menus will be activated, and if you disable it, this will be gone, and others of button options. Then in the gesture, you can activate the double tap to check phone. This double tap to check phone is using for like this. Double tap to wake doors. This is called double tap to wake doors. So for this purpose it is using. Then swipe to screenshot. Swipe to screenshot is working. Then the system navigation, there gesture navigation 2 button, 3 button, and in the gesture button there is also hide IME space. You can active this. So this was the overall settings. Now I'm going to show you about the performance section. In the performance section, I tried on the CPU thermal throttling app, and here is the result. 94% of its max, that means 6% throttle in the CPU throttle app. And also if you see the Geekbench score, this is the Geekbench score with the stock kernel. So let's check the charging speed of this ROM. Is this ROM is supported fast charging or not? So here you can see this ROM is supported fast charging, and in the charging speed you will get like this kind of speed. So it is showing that this ROM is supported fast charging. And let's check during the fast charging how much temperature it rises. So you can see when the battery is 38 degrees Celsius, at this temperature the charging speed is like this. Now let's check the gameplay. I'm going to play PUBG. So guys, enjoy the gameplay. In my gameplay, I face little bit of FPS drop and little bit stutter in the gaming with the stock kernel. So overall, if I say RiceDroid 8.5 is pretty much good for the day-to-day using like Facebook apps, Messenger, WhatsApp, and all about the daily using apps and little bit of casual gaming. So I will recommend you to change the kernel. You can use latest Dex kernel or Ceylon kernel. Those will give you better performance in gaming. Bye guys.